What's up, guys? It's MB Boxing. I just finished up watching Gary Antonio Russell versus Emmanuel Rodriguez 2. And this was a 12-rounder in the bantamweight division. And this fight was Saturday, October 15th from the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. And this fight was broadcasted on Fox pay-per-view. And in this fight, Emmanuel Rodriguez fought the perfect fight. He fought the fight of his life, and he dominated Gary Antonio Russell. He got a wide and clear technical unanimous decision victory. I had the bout scored 99-90 in favor of Rodriguez. The three judges scored this bout 100-90, 99-93, which I'm not sure how that's a possible score. And then the other judge had it 99-91. And if you do hear any other background noises or any muffled sounds, I am in a car, so that's just to take into reference. But just to get into this fight, I mean, really from start to finish, Emmanuel Rodriguez looked phenomenal. I was there at the fight, and I was just seeing how he was fighting. He was really executing a perfect game plan. He was making Gary Antonio Russell rush in. He was landing perfect counters. And just to break it down round by round, like I said, Gary Antonio Russell was slightly wobbled in the first round with a solid right hand. That's why Rodriguez won that first round. The second round, Rodriguez was just outboxing him. Same with the third round, Rodriguez was just countering him. In the fourth round, Russell was wobbled with a right hand 2 times in that same round. He was sort of backed up and his legs sort of stiffened up a bit. He was getting hit with big shots, and Rodriguez was really winning this fight clearly. And then in the fifth round, I thought it was a closer round, but I still edged it to Rodriguez. Antonio Russell had some solid shots of his own coming in, but Rodriguez simply just did the better work. In round number 6, Rodriguez was just landing the simply better shots each round, and he was winning that round as well. And then in round number 7, it was basically like that fifth round, where it was a pretty close round since there was less action, but Rodriguez just had the better counters as well. But then in round 8, this was the biggest round of the fight for Emmanuel Rodriguez. He was able to drop Gary Antonio Russell, and I believe this was the first time Russell went down in his entire career. Russell got caught with a big straight right that he was caught coming in. He leaped in with the straight to the body, and he got caught with a counter perfectly placed right on the jaw, and he got sent back down to the canvas. That was a perfectly placed shot from Emmanuel Rodriguez in round 8. Then round 9, there was a big headbutt which caused a cut on Rodriguez's, I believe it was right under the cheek of his, right under the eye, or on the cheek right under the eye. And still, even though Rodriguez, he was winning the round early, and then the headbutt happened, and he sort of was just dazed a bit in that round, so I sort of gave the round a bit to Russell, so that was the only round I did give to Russell. Then around 10, for the little moments of it, I gave it to Rodriguez, and then they had to look at Rodriguez's cut. I mean, I thought he 100% could have continued. I heard boos from the crowd because, really, it was under the eye. It wasn't impairing his vision at all. And, if you're Rodriguez, it's pretty smart for him. He's the guy who's up big, and the doctor stopped it. I thought it was a horrible doctor stoppage, but obviously they went to the scorecards after 10 rounds, and Rodriguez won it clear. So if you're watching this fight, comment down below how you scored it, and this goes into the question, what is next for Emmanuel Rodriguez? This was a very, very big win for him. Definitely breaks him through clearly into the top 5, and I think he should definitely take on maybe someone for a final eliminator. Maybe he could rematch Raymar Gaballo, who he got robbed against, or he could take on someone else who's very high ranked at 118 pounds. But as for Gary Antonio Russell, this was a very, very rough loss for him, considering how dominant it was in favor of his opponent. So I think that he has to go back to the drawing board, fix up a few things, and then I think he has to go back, build himself back up, and take on some lower level competition before moving back up into the top 10. So overall, Emmanuel Rodriguez drops Gary Antonio Russell and cruises to a technical unanimous decision victory after 10 rounds due to a cut opening up on his cheek. And that's really it. I'm MB Boxing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.